Yeah, it's interesting to see Black Bones ACL debuts at number 11, which then means it tallied 1.52 million on-demand streams, making it number 5 on streaming, and 18.3 million in radio reach, making it number 48 on radio. Adekunle Gold's Many People lifts to a new peak of number 12 in its third week on the chart. Ribena and Joe Boy's Aduni rises to a new high of number 16. How do you feel about those records and your impressions outside of the top 10 so far?
You said which one was number 12?
Adekunle Gold's Many People. Many people.
I'm actually disappointed. I thought it would be top 10. And I really like the Aduni song too. I like Many People. I like Aduni. Yeah. Great songs.
Nice. All right. Cool stuff, man. Appreciate everyone again. For those that are just stepping in, welcome to ATTW. We're going to kick off with the top 10 songs in the country right now with TurnTable Charts, the only aggregate chart system that puts together radio and streaming. Okay. And at this week's number 10, kicking us off, we have our very own Burna Boy's former number 1, In Love, drops from number 7 to number 10 this week. What a run for that record. Still showing up yet again at the top 10. Obviously it's been dropping for a while, but yeah, still holding up. How do you feel about Burna Boy's Love?
It's been several weeks since the album came out. Several months actually.
Yeah.
I'm excited, and he started his tour, so
yeah.
I think one thing about Burna is when he performs a song on tour, the reaction that you've had before is always amplified. Not amplified, but songs you might not have liked, like once you hear him perform them, you end up liking them. So I'm excited.
Is it safe to say this record is in the running for Song of the Year?
I mean, not my Song of the Year, but definitely Song of the Year for some people. I think that's fair. I think it's been several months.
It's several months
removed from the album, and it's still doing good. So
yeah. Nice. All right, then that brings us up to this week's number 9. We have Zlatan and King Madi's Demons moves from number 24 to number 9 following the release of Zlatan's latest album, Symbol of Hope. Okay, it tallied 39.3 million in radio airplay impressions, making it number 9 on radio, 947,000 on-demand streams, making it number 28 on streaming. It is the second top 10 entry of the album, joining Get Better with Fola, which peaked at number 2 on the charts earlier this year. We like this record, right? King Madi, Zlatan, this was a very good record. I remember.
I like this record.
Yeah.
I don't know how other people feel about it, but I like it. Yeah,
it's a decent record. Definitely enjoyed King Madi on that one too as well. And it's here at number 9. Nice. Moving up to number 8 this week, we have Odumodu Black, Big Time with Wizkid, falls from number 3 last week to number 8 this week. Any thoughts, any feelings on that one?
That's a scary jump.
Yeah, 3 to 8, maybe. It's not scary, but yeah, it is quite a jump. But anyway, man, that was Odumodu with Big Time featuring Wizkid at number 8 this week. Moving up to number 7, we have Adekunle Gold with Only God Can Save Me featuring Davido, lifts from number 10 to number 7 this week. Clear momentum for that record. It makes sense. All right, moving up to number 6, we have Odumodu Black yet again with Industry Machine, dropping from number 5 to number 6 this week. All right, at number 5 this week, we have Black Bones and Fola with Despacito, launches at number 5 on this week's official top 100 with 54.9 million in radio airplay impressions, and making it number 5 on radio, and 115 or 1.15 rather million on-demand streams, making it number 20 on streaming. It is the biggest debut and highest charting single of Black Bones' latest studio album, No Excuses. So Fola, yet again, another top 10 entry this year, and the highest for the Black Bones album. How we feel?
Breakout artist of the year, Abi. It's Abi next rated. What was the...
Yeah.
What was...
That was definitely where Fola was sitting, but obviously there's a lot of conversation now that we will get to later tonight.
Everybody else will be fine.
For sure.
You guys want to enter that conversation?
Yeah, we will.
Not right now, but later.
Definitely not now. Definitely not now, but eventually. All right. That brings us up to number 4 this week. Holding the same position. Guess who? You guys want to take a guess? Who's at number 4? Anyone?
Is it OD?
It's Fola yet again with you holding up at number 4 this week for yet another week. I don't know how long this song has been here, but it's been a while. The song has spent 11 weeks in the top 10. Actually, just made it clear.
You, or is this one condition?
You are the one I love. You are the one I trust. Yeah. Fola's You holds yet again at number 4. This week, the song has spent 11 weeks in the top 10 entry, in the top 10 of the official singles chart in Nigeria. Big record, man. Big record. Definitely one of my favorites from him as well. But let's get into at our number 3 this week, man. Our number 3 this week, we have SARS. Okay, we have SARS Getting Paid, featuring Wizkid, Ashake, and Skilly Bang. All right, which obviously is dipping from number 2 peak, down to number 3 this week. All right. Quick recap on this week's top 10 before we get to our top 2 songs this week. At number 10 this week, we had Burna Boy, former number 1 with Love. All right. Number 9, we had Zlatan and King Madi with Demons. At number 8, we had Odumodu Black with Big Time, featuring Wizkid. At number 7, we had Only God Can Save Me, Adekunle Gold featuring Davido. At number 6, we had Odumodu Black, Industry Machine. At number 5, we had Black Bones and Fola's Despacito. At number 4, we have Fola with You. At number 3, SARS Getting Paid with Wizkid, Ashake, and Skilly Bang. And at number 2, ladies and gentlemen, making a debut, we have Ira Star and Rema, Who Is That Girl? Or Who's That Girl, rather. Debuts at number 2 on the official Nigeria Top 100 after tallying 2.83 million on-demand streams, making it number 1 on streaming, and 52 million in radio airplay impressions, making it number 6 on radio. It is Ira Star's biggest debut and the highest charting entry of 2025, surpassing the number 3 peaks of Gimme That with Wizkid and Hot Body. All right, how we feel? Ira and Rema at number 2 this week.
Who is number 1? It's what me I don't understand.
That was not my question, bro.
That's my own question.
Don't worry about it, please. Number 2 is perfect.
Number 2 should be number 1.
All right, and then if you have nothing to say about number 2, and then we can move on to number 1. At number 1 this week, you probably guessed it. A 7th consecutive week.
Why is it number 2?
Wait, can you guys hear me?
What happened to 1?
Wait, hold on, David.
Why is it
Hold on,
what
David.
happened to
Hold on
1
second. Oh
1?
my God.
Wait. Who's talking?
His name is David, and he wants to support his sister in the Lord. But you wait 1 second, okay?
All right.
Just
I don't know why I can't see
Please continue.
the mic. Anyway, That brings us to number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Rema's Fun spends a 7th consecutive week, might I add, by the way, at number 1 on the official Nigeria Top 100. Okay, the song tallied 72.6 million in radio reach, making it number 1 on radio, and 2.39 million on-demand streams on making it number 2 on streaming, as it rules the official singles chart in Nigeria for 7th consecutive week. As a result, it is now the longest number 1 entry in the official Nigeria Top 100, surpassing Davido's With You featuring Omale and Fido's Joy Is Coming. I think that's the longest this year, is what that meant to say.